Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Shaheen Manjazi. For those of you who are new, I talk about manifestation videos, spirituality, and just all the lessons that I've learned up to this point in my life. So today, what I want to give you guys is an example, or rather a practice that we're going to be doing this week, that I'm going to be doing alongside you this for the duration of this week. And it's something where we're going to keep on building in the next subsequent videos that I release, week after week. We're going to keep building on this practice, and this is going to kind of get the ball rolling. So I highly encourage you guys, if you're watching this video, to engage in this practice with me, alongside me, starting this week, whenever you start watching this video. And we can kind of do this together and see what happens. I'm really excited for this because, for you guys who are on this channel, who've been watching my videos, you guys know that the law is real, that imagination creates your reality. You know that that's real. I think for many of us at this point, there's not much doubt about this. Like, if you put yourself in the mental state that you already have what you desire, that thing's going to show up in your physical reality. So all that your job is to do now is to make sure that you're in that mental state. You're entertaining thoughts that you would be thinking if you already had everything that you desired. So if you already had, the relationship that you desired, what would you be thinking? If you already had, the financial situation that you desired, what would you be thinking? How would you be thinking? How would your mind be working? That's really what your job is to do, as someone who manifests, who consciously chooses the reality that they want to live in. That's what you do. So we're going to do a practice today, and we're going to continue it for every day for the next week, where we and what this practice is going to do is it's going to stretch our imagination, okay? Because you are only limited in your life by what you allow yourself to imagine, okay? A lot of people, they think small. That's why their lives are small, They're just thinking about the bills that they have to pay, or, waking up on time to go to their job, or, just all their focus and attention is going on these little sort of petty things, and as a result, they're not allowing themselves to expand their imagination and dream big and think big. And you'll find that the people who really own this world are the dreamers. It's the people who are willing to think big, dream big. Look at the big, the wealthiest people in the world, the entrepreneurs and all those people. Those are the people who dream big, And I highly encourage you guys to start practicing the same thing in your life. So hopefully this practice helps you get on that wavelength. And we're going to do this together. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's just a great practice that we're going to do together to expand our imagination. So I know I've been rambling on, so let's get into it. So we're going to embark upon an experiment, and what I want you guys to do is to write out a list of 10 things, okay? Write out a list of 10 things, so you need a pen or a paper, or you can do it on your computer, whatever you're more comfortable with. But you're going to write out a list of 10 things that you currently think are impossible for you to achieve or accomplish. Okay. Now, a couple guidelines here. I want you guys to stick to something that, if it were to happen though, it would be freaking amazing. Like, it would be awesome, it would be exciting, it would be fun. It would just be like super cool if it happened. Okay, so, don't write down something that you wouldn't want to happen to you. Like, write down something that if it happened, that would be so sick, it would be like so fun, it would be so cool. That's point number one, guideline number one. So guideline number two, I want you guys to write out this list in the present or past tense, not the future tense. So, saying something like, I earn $1 million per year. Or something along the lines of, I ran a marathon and I did it in a remarkable fashion. Or maybe there's someone that you got a crush on. Maybe I am dating so-and-so person. Okay, so you guys get the gist of it. Now, guideline number 3, think big. Okay, think big. Make something up that is like you would never. It would probably never happen. Okay, I want you to write down something that would probably never happen to you, but I want you to write it down anyway. Okay, even though it would probably never happen, I want you to still write it down on the list. Okay. So whatever that may be, maybe you're interviewed on a talk show or something, or your favorite talk show, or you meet a specific person. Whatever it is, I want you to go ahead, write it down, and you're gonna write down a list of 10 things. Okay, so it shouldn't take you that long. It should probably take you no more than 10 minutes to do this. So you could do this in the morning or at night, whatever you prefer. But you're going to do this every day. Okay, you're going to do this every day for the next 7 days. Okay, and I want you to write down 10 different things every day for the next 7 days. Okay, so by the end of the week, you're going to have 70 things on your list of things that are highly unlikely or even impossible that they would ever happen. But you write them down anyway. Okay, and that's all I want you guys to do for this next week. If you want to partake in this practice, what you'll find is when you start to write down these things and you start to sort of expand and stretch your imagination, you will feel different by the end of doing that. The first time you do it, you will feel like a changed person. Now, by the end of the week, and once you've, imagined these 70 things, you will find that you have effectively... Alright, sorry guys, camera shut off temporarily. So, where was I? I was saying that after you do this exercise, writing down 10 things that they would be incredibly awesome if they happened, but they're probably highly unlikely and not gonna happen. But I want you to write them down anyway. Okay, if it happened, it would be so cool. It would be awesome. It would be, your dreams will be fulfilled if it happened. But it's probably unlikely. I still want you to write it down. Okay, and you're gonna write down a list of 10 things. You're gonna do this every day. So every day you're gonna do 10 different items on your list. So by the end of the week, you're gonna have 70 things on your, list. Okay? And I would encourage you guys to keep it all together, like on one document or on one paper or one section of your journal or whatever. Just keep it all together. And you'll find that after you do this exercise at the end of the week, you will have strengthened your imagination. You will have stretched the boundaries or the limitations of what you were imagining before. You'll notice that you're starting to open yourself up to thinking big, to thinking bigger, to dreaming bigger about things that could happen in your life and realities that you could enter and assume and actually experience. You're starting to open your imagination and your mind up to things that you were previously closed off to. Because before you were only imagining in a narrow bandwidth of what you thought was possible. What this exercise is going to do, it's going to open up that bandwidth, stretch that bandwidth a little bit more open, and you'll start to see that you're allowing your imagination to run wild, which is really the key to living in amazing realities. So I want you guys to do this, and then I'll release a video next week on what we're going to do with this list of 70 things. We're going to start making imaginal acts out of, choosing from a few things in those lists on that list that really stands out to you. And we're just going to keep on taking it week by week like that, and just use this as an opportunity to practice your imagination, your manifestation skills, and your visualization skills. So start here with this exercise. Yeah, so let me know in the comments if you are gonna do this, if you're gonna participate in this, and I'll kind of get a head count of who's doing this, and we can kind of support each other, because I'm gonna do this as well over the next week, coming weeks. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you have yet to subscribe to my videos, go ahead, click the subscribe button and the notification bell. You'll get notified from my next video, so we can keep on doing these exercises together and monitor our progress with one another. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.